The theory of the other domes. Recalling the well-known custodial report 1940-2, previously mentioned in the book Lands of Custodians, it began to provide significant clues about what was yet to be revealed. According to this report, deep excavations had been achieved within the Great Barrier Membrane, also referred to as the dome, using advanced technology attributed to the Anunnaki and Orion. These operations allegedly confirmed the possibility of penetrating the structure through tunnel systems, reaching what was described as an unknown side beyond it. In their attempts to explore without direct exposure, a total of 1,031 different races were reportedly utilized. These beings were extracted from their respective matrix cells and deployed as part of these operations. Subsequent reports further claimed that navigation using unknown technology proved successful. This allowed movement through what was referred to as dark matter or ether, enabling access to uncertain and previously unreachable directions. It is also stated that approximately 3,040 beings of various species were involved in these exploratory missions. From the information gathered so far, the following structure is suggested. There appear to be 4 major domes surrounding our own, along with 3 smaller ones. This would imply the existence of at least 7 distinct domes, each containing different forms of life, emotions, technologies, levels of hostility, and unknown characteristics. Among them, the dome that the Anunnaki custodians reportedly struggle with the most is referred to as the Dome of Sheol, described as being composed of 11 independent and free lands. The Dome of the Titans. This immense dome is of all the most similar to ours, since inside there are many different worlds with their respective dome membranes that differentiate their environments and can block their entrance. They are counted for the moment 69 worlds, where according to the respective scans and deep studies in some of them, there is life of developed beings that have colossal sizes, approximately between 12.5 and 19 meters high. These titans can develop a force superior to any world that integrates our dome. Of these 69 worlds, there are 14 differential worlds that apparently are used as a means for survival. This means that they have had to get there for their species to survive. If at a certain time the species do not reach a certain development to leave their own dome and find these domes called bloodline in time, they would perish, and another species would be born again in the same conditions until reaching the mentioned domes. It is estimated that these titans are born in their domes with some kind of congenital disease, without really knowing the factor. But each and every one of the races existing there have it, and the bloodlines would be the antidote to stop the extinction and the tragic end that would make them reset their circle environment. This is the theory that is being studied today in this particular Great Dome of Titans. For this reason, there are many races that are in a very early stage of development, because for some reason they did not find the bloodlines in time, due to internal conflicts or some external reason that has left them out of the way. Although they are not conflictive beings, and there are no great wars between domes, the curious thing is that there is no reference of any race helping another to survive to reach the bloodline, but they respect that each species must get there by their own means. Only 9 races have been able to survive reaching the domes that have the cure in their possession. Or better said, they reach the bloodline in time. In the bloodlines, it has not been determined if life exists. The species that reach them are the following: Prometheus, Thea, Themis, Megamedes, Titan, Selene, Mylinus, Muses Elder, and Dione. Those that have not yet reached cure and have been reset at least once during their timeline are Hecate, Atlas, Eos, Helios, Mendetius, Epimetheus, Euronides, Oceanus, Coeus, Hyperion, Crius, Rhea, Asteria, Lapetus, Mnemosyne, Phoebe, Iapetionides, Tethys, Cronus, Andes, Hoplodamus, Lelantos, Sixius, Theia, Olymbrus, Adanus, Leto, Rhea II, Styx, Polus, Gigantes, Curetes, Eurybia, Creus X, Colos X, Perses X, Pallas X, Astraeus X, Clement X, Anchiele X, Orax, Olympus X, Demeter, Titanesses, Hera, and Ophion.